Today we are going to do Raw, like a Raw recap for last week's Raw on March 23rd. We're going to be going over what?
Who are you?
My name is James Lies the third, fourth. James Lies the fourth, and I'm going to be doing not everything, just like what happened, like people talking and the matches. And first up, to begin the show, Wrestlemania and Brock Lesnar once again faced off in the ring, and once again, Wrestlemania just destroyed Brock Lesnar again. I am surprised how Wrestlemania is kind of new, but he's destroyed Brock Lesnar. And then Austin Theory and Logan Paul fought the Usos, and Logan Paul was going to use the breast knuckles, but then LA Knight came, grabbed the breast knuckles, gave them to Jey Uso. Then Jey knocked Theory out, but the ref clearly saw it. And then there was a DQ. And the Usos were gonna just leave the ring, but then Jey ran back in the ring, knocked out Logan again. That was funny. And then AJ Lee challenged Becky Lynch to a match at Wrestlemania. I feel like ever since AJ Lee came back, everybody has been predicting that AJ Lee will fight Becky Lynch at like whatever the next pay-per-view. Everyone keeps thinking AJ Lee's gonna fight Becky. And finally it's confirmed, AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch at WrestleMania. And then Javon Evans fought Grayson Waller. And it was a pretty normal match, like nothing, like no interferences, no heel turns, or no. It was just a normal match. Javon Evans won, Young OG, and then Paul Heyman came out and he was like, I have no one to hide from. I have nobody to stand behind, and like Breaker and Reed are injured. Lesnar just got destroyed. Logan just got destroyed. Theory is also pretty injured, well not injured, but pretty hurt because they just got beaten up. And then Seth Rollins came out, attacked Paul Heyman, and then the police came out and arrested Seth Rollins. And then Seth kind of just, the police were taking him over to like out of the ring and going to the jail. And then Seth got out, curb stomped Heyman, and he finally got what he deserved. He finally got what he deserved. A curb stomp, and I think he probably, I don't think he expected Seth to actually get arrested, but yeah. So next up, Bayley and Lyra fought the Kabuki Warriors. And not really that much stuff, but they just kind of won. And then Liv and Dom were coming out to fight Penta, but then Vaquer came and then Vaquer and Liv were going back like in the, like where they usually come out, like why, like the officials and stuff, they're just fighting. I'm really excited for this match. And then obviously next up was Penta and Dom. Pretty good match. But then Finn Balor attacked Dom, Jaden McDonough stopped Balor from absolutely destroying him, obviously. And then Punk was talking to Roman at the end, like they always do. And for some, not for some reason, but Roman speared Punk, obviously, after what Roman and Punk said to Roman. It was pretty brutal. And also on the show, there were a bunch of appearances by ISO Speed. And then at one point, Danhausen cursed ISO Speed. And yeah, it was really, really funny. And that was the Raw March 23rd, last week results. Peace out.